Introduction. The Sibylline Books are a fascinating aspect of ancient history, blending prophecy, religion, and myth. These prophetic texts were central to the religious and political life of ancient Rome, providing divine guidance during times of crisis. This detailed examination aims to demystify the origins, content, significance, and legacy of the Sibylline Books, making their complex history accessible and engaging. Origins of the Sibylline Books. Legend and myth. The Sibylline Books trace their origins to an enigmatic figure known as the Sibyl. Sibyls were prophetesses in ancient Greek and Roman lore, believed to be conduits of divine wisdom and foreknowledge. Among the many Sibyls, the Cumaean Sibyl, residing in a cave near Cumae, Italy, is most famously linked to the Sibylline Books. Legend tells of the Cumaean Sibyl's encounter with Tarquin the Proud, the last king of Rome. According to the story, the Sibyl approached Tarquin with 9 books of prophecy, offering to sell them at an exorbitant price. When Tarquin declined, she burned 3 of the books and offered the remaining 6 at the same price. Again, Tarquin refused, and 3 more were burned. Finally, Tarquin purchased the last 3 books at the original price, recognizing their immense value. These remaining books formed the core of the Sibylline Books, stored in the Temple of Jupiter and consulted during critical times. Historical context. While the legend provides a colorful tale of the Sibylline Books' origin, historical records suggest they may have been a collection of various oracular sayings compiled over time. These sayings were likely influenced by Greek and Near Eastern traditions, reflecting the diverse cultural and religious milieu of ancient Italy. The books were written in Greek, underscoring the significant Greek influence on early Roman religion and culture. Content of the Sibylline Books. Nature of the prophecies. The Sibylline Books contain prophetic verses, advising on religious rites, sacrifices, and rituals necessary to appease the gods and avert disasters. These prophecies were cryptic, often requiring interpretation by specialized priests known as the Quindecimviri, or the 15 men, initially 10, later expanded to 15. These priests held the responsibility of safeguarding and consulting the Sibylline Books. The content of the Sibylline Books was considered sacred and was strictly guarded. Only the Quindecimviri could access the texts, ensuring that their divine guidance remained authoritative and undisputed. Examples of prophetic guidance. Several notable events in Roman history were influenced by the Sibylline Books. Here are a few examples. The introduction of new deities. During the Second Punic War, 218 to 201 BCE, Rome faced severe challenges from the Carthaginian general Hannibal. In these dire times, the Sibylline Books prescribed the introduction of new deities to the Roman pantheon to secure divine favor. The goddess Cybele, also known as Magna Mater, Great Mother, was brought from Phrygia, modern-day Turkey, to Rome in 204 BCE following such a directive. Her arrival and the subsequent cult rituals were believed to bolster Rome's religious and moral fabric, aiding in their eventual victory over Carthage. The alleviation of plagues. When Rome was afflicted by plagues, the Sibylline Books often recommended specific rituals and sacrifices. In one instance, during a devastating plague in 293 BCE, the books advised the establishment of the Ludi Apollinares, games in honor of Apollo, to appease the god and end the pestilence. These games became an annual event, underscoring the lasting impact of the Sibylline guidance. Natural disasters and military crises. The Sibylline Books were also consulted during natural disasters and military crises, offering rituals to avert floods, famines, and foreign invasions. Their prescriptions were believed to restore Rome's favor with the gods and ensure the city's survival and prosperity. Significance of the Sibylline Books. Religious and political role. The Sibylline Books played a dual role in Roman society, blending religious piety with political pragmatism. Their prophecies and rituals reinforced the state's divine mandate, legitimizing political authority and unifying the populace under shared religious practices. The consultation of the books during crises provided a sense of divine reassurance, bolstering public confidence and morale. Control and authority. The restricted access to the Sibylline Books underscored their authority and mystique. By centralizing their interpretation with the Quindecimviri, the Roman state maintained control over religious and prophetic guidance. This control extended to the enforcement of rituals and ceremonies, ensuring that the prescribed acts were carried out with precision and reverence. Destruction and reconstruction. Destruction of the original books. The fate of the original Sibylline books is shrouded in tragedy. In 83 BCE, a fire destroyed the temple of Jupiter on the Capitoline Hill, consuming the sacred texts. The loss was a significant blow to Rome's religious and cultural heritage. Reconstruction efforts. In response to the destruction, Roman authorities undertook efforts to reconstruct the Sibylline books. Envoys were dispatched across the Mediterranean to collect oracular sayings and prophetic texts from various sanctuaries and temples. These collected sayings, written in Greek, were compiled to form a new set of Sibylline books. While not identical to the original texts, this reconstruction aimed to preserve the prophetic and religious guidance essential to Rome's identity. The enduring legacy of the Sibylline books. Influence on later cultures. The influence of the Sibylline books extended beyond their immediate religious and political role in ancient Rome. Their concept of divine prophecy and ritualistic appeasement of the gods left a lasting impact on subsequent cultures and religious traditions. Christian and medieval interpretations. In the Christian and medieval eras, the Sibylline books were reinterpreted through a theological lens. Early Christian writers saw the Sibyls as pre-Christian prophets, whose oracular verses foreshadowed the coming of Christ. This reinterpretation integrated the Sibyls into Christian eschatology, depicting them alongside biblical prophets in religious art and literature. Art and literature. The mystique of the Sibylline books continued to inspire artists and writers throughout history. The renowned frescoes of the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo, feature powerful depictions of various Sibyls, emphasizing their prophetic significance. Literary works, such as Virgil's Aeneid, also incorporated Sibylline themes, blending myth, prophecy, and cultural identity. Conclusion. The Sibylline books stand as a testament to the enduring human fascination with prophecy, divine guidance, and the interplay between religion and statecraft. Their cryptic verses and ritualistic prescriptions shaped the religious and political landscape of ancient Rome, providing a sense of divine order in times of crisis. While the original texts may be lost to history, their legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the intricate tapestry of myth, belief, and tradition that defines human civilization. This exploration of the Sibylline books, from their legendary origins to their lasting impact, offers a glimpse into the rich and complex world of ancient prophecy. In understanding these ancient texts, we gain insight into the values, fears, and aspirations of a civilization that continues to influence our own. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please comment, like and subscribe, it helps me a lot.